Hi guys, welcome to the review. This is Homerino Collectibles, and today we're going to be looking at Cyclops from the all-new X-Men Marvel Legends box set. But before we get onto the figure, let's take a look at the box itself and the other figures in the wave. Okay, so first up we're going to take a look at the box, and it looks absolutely fantastic for a display. It says all new X-Men, says Marvel Legends, you've got the sticker there for the Toys R Us exclusive. Extremely nice display artwork. It is actually the cover art of the new comics. So yeah, extremely nice. So it's held on via Velcro, and when we open it up, you can see the figures inside. They look absolutely awesome as well. I would say definitely this is probably the best way to display these guys. But if we move this box over to the right a little bit, you can also see there it's exactly the same artwork as on the front of the box, except it now says, "With mutants on the brink of civil war, heroes from the past are summoned to protect the future." And then you have Marvel's Angel, Marvel Girl, Marvel's Cyclops, Iceman, and Marvel's Beast. So very nice. It's just an expanded version of the front artwork. If we move it around to the back now, you can see it says exactly the same at the top there. So I do wish that they had come up with a different line. But now you actually see all of the figures themselves. So very nice. I do kind of find it strange that while Cyclops and Iceman are looking at the camera, they couldn't make these three look at the camera. But either way, box looks really great, so let's move on. And here they all are out of packaging, and first thing, they look absolutely fantastic together. These figures should be kept together as a set, whether it be in the box or on display. They really do look awesome together. However, the belts is the one thing that you can see when they're all together that is different. So Jean's belt, it's made slightly different to the others. It's not just one bit of flat plastic, it has the rim on it, but we'll get closer to that. And then also Cyclops and Angel's belts, they are smaller than Jean's and Beast's, so they're not all exactly the same, but they're fine because at least they come with the belts with the X-Men logo on it. But as you can see, we have a very good size difference here, you know, being Beast taller, and then Iceman and Marvel Girl are a little smaller, so that's how they look together. Let's get on with the review. So let's get on with the review, and as you can see, I'm starting straight off with the size comparison slash body mold comparison. Now this is on the right here, the Cyclops from the Astonishing X-Men, and he's also from the Marvel Legends Wolverine wave, which was the Puck Build-A-Figure wave. It's what this figure is based off mold-wise, and essentially all it gains is the boots and the cuffs from US Agent. But this figure, as you can see, you can get him in a great pose, and I'm just going to start straight off with this. He can reach his visor, so let's take him out of the way now, and let's go ahead and do the same pose-ish. Let's pose it to the right, and yeah, there's the problem. You can't bend the arm far enough. What's the point in having a Cyclops figure with the hand to actually reach the visor if you can't literally get it to the visor? If you push it, you can reach it, and it's easier to do it if you make him look that way, and you can get the arm in some different poses. Spin it around here. You know, you can get it there, and obviously by using camera trickery you can make it look like he's holding it and whatnot, but it is very hard to find that one spot to get it there. I have done it, but it's just so annoying. You should just be able to get it straight there, and that's the main complaint I have with this figure. So I may as well just get straight into articulation. It's a body mold that we all know. Head goes very well up and down, left and right. We've got the shoulders that come out and go a ratchet in 360. We've got swivel at the bicep, and then we've got double jointed elbows, but as you can see they can only go that far, and as you can see this one goes a lot further. And then you've got the swivel at the wrist as well as a in and out, and then the ab crunch here goes back a little bit, forward very well, swivel at the waist, and then the legs go up down only that far out, swivel at the thigh, double jointed knees, has a boot cut, and then up and down at the foot, as well as ankle pivot, and has peg holes. So very good articulation, except for the one addition of that, and that's just a main fault really for me. You have a Cyclops and you can't actually do the one thing that Cyclops does. It's kind of annoying. Because I have this guy posed like this though, I'm not going to have this guy posed doing that, but it just would have been nice to be able to do it anyway, because a lot of other people would like to pose it like that, or if people were going to play with it, you know. But for the most part, shading is very good. Oh, and you can actually swivel these cuffs over here. But yeah, shading is very good. This is the proper orientation of the cuffs, and as you can see, orange is on the top and not on the bottom, whereas obviously orange is meant to be used for the shade, hence shading or weathering or whatever you want to call it, whereas you know it should really be on the bottom, not on the top. It doesn't have shading anywhere in the crotch area, which I'm fine about because the belt is there. However, the belt is too small. The real size that the belt should be is the same size as this beast one, but never mind. And then we've got no shading down here on the hips, which I do mind about really, because it is kind of, it's not off-putting, but if you're literally looking at the figures close up and you're inspecting them, it's annoying when you do that. The hands are very nice. They've got very nice wrinkles over here on the hands and on the cuffs and everything. I do like the mold. Even wrinkles on the fingers and whatnot. I mean, it's very cool. And then down here on the boots as well, you get a very nice leather effect, just like on Bucky Cap. Very, very nice. And then it's great shading here because it is underneath that. Nothing down on the feet, but I don't mind because there shouldn't be, because there should be light shining on them. So a lot of people are annoyed that there's no shading there, but there shouldn't be anyway. Really, this is where there shouldn't be shading, and there is. So it's kind of annoying there, but not too bad. Another change to the head sculpt. I mean, as you can see, the sculpt is exactly the same itself, but it's the paint scheme. They have gone for gold instead of the silver. And as you can see, I've got like a... You can see the blue seeping through the gold. So there, I've got blue. And I actually have... I've only noticed it since I've looked on the camera actually, but I actually have a green line going underneath the visor but on top of the gold bit there, as you can see on the edge. It's kind of strange actually, it's just blue seeping through, but there is actually a green line. Never realised that before. But it's not really noticeable. It's only because I've got it so zoomed up to the camera. And then you've got the nice seam here. Now, a lot of people think that it should have been this mould because of all the rippedness of the Bucky Cap mould. You know, it looks too strong, especially put next to Cyclops, because I think it's actually these two versions that are actually in the books right now. And as you can see, they are actually the same mould, and if this guy's meant to be like 10, 20 years younger or whatever, obviously that doesn't look it, but yeah, I think they should have used, for example, this mould, or for example, this mould over here, who is also the same mould as this Constrictor figure. And I'll be getting to this review as soon as I have finished this Cyclops figure. So overall, as a box set, I definitely think that these figures should be picked up if you do like the suit design and if you're into the comics and whatnot. However, I must say, if you only want one Cyclops, I'd definitely go with the other version a few waves back. It's got minor bits on it, you know, like the yellow seeping through the blue and the belt size and the fact it can't reach his visor, that hinder the figure from being a great figure. Unlike this one, which was a great figure. Although I do think it is a very good figure and people are giving it too much hate, just like the rest of the box set. So thanks for watching, everyone. If you do want to see any of the Terrax Wave figures, they're going to be coming up after these. And if you want to see the two Spider-Man figures that I showed, they're already up on my channel. So thanks for watching, guys. If you want to check out the rest of the wave, the links will be in the description, and I'll see you next time.